I'm, I'm grateful to Dr. P. Shankar, our director, the director of the Chennai International Book Fair, who has made an amazing show with this third edition of the Chennai International Book Fair. In fact, this is bigger and better, and everyone is happy from the start of the fair. And we are grateful to each of the participants at this round table, and especially our guest of honor, Bologna Children's Book Fair, who did very well on the inaugural day. And today, our director and joint director, Dr. SARAVANAN, will explore opportunities on both sides, what we can give to you and what we can take from you. That is the purpose of this round table. I hand over the mic to our director for the start of this.
Good morning to everybody. Tamil Nadu Textbook, I am heading the Tamil Nadu Textbook Corporation, Tamil Nadu Textbook and Education Service Corporation. I am also looking after the Director of Public Libraries. In the capacity of public libraries only, I am conducting the fair. I think topic is given to me is a TNTBC. So Tamil Nadu Textbook and Education Service, actually, we are doing three works, major work actually. One is actually we are printing textbook for the school children from 1st standard to 12th standard. We are sending out the school textbook and also notebooks. That is a major work actually. Actually, for that only it was developed. Actually, it was created. Then second, actually, we are procuring items like shoe, chapel, then uniform, pencil, crayons, whatnot. You say anything, we will procure for the children. That's the second activity. Then third activity, we are doing the non-textbook. That's why I think Shankar is heading that wing actually. So there we used to do reprinting of old books, which was not, last 50 years was not reprinted. Then we are again reviving and reprinting and republishing. Then we are also doing translation also. Translation of all the English book or other language books into Tamil, especially for the medical field, medical, engineering, agriculture, and even other courses also. That is the gist of our work actually. Apart from, we are supporting the CIBF in terms of funding, because textbook is funding entire amount for the conduct of this event also. So in that way, we are funding agency. Other way, I am using the funding. So both the way, I am doing the work. I think regarding, I think you will be interested in the non-textbook. Shankar is heading that wing. I think he will explain.
Thank you, sir. Thanks to our managing director for giving me this opportunity to explain about the publication wing of Tamil Nadu Textbook and Education Service Corporation. So luckily our director is heading both departments, our Textbook Educational Services Corporation as well as the Directorate of Public Libraries, which is conducting this. This is a direct government department, Director of Public Libraries. But ours is a government guaranteed company. Tamil Nadu Textbook Education Service Corporation is a 50-year-old company. It's a corporation that is registered under Companies Act. So K-12 publishing, you may be knowing, that is the important kindergarten to 12th standard. They call it as K-12 publishing. So there is a very big industry in the world, K-12 publishing. In India, all the major players like Oxford University Press, Macmillan, and even HarperCollins are now doing that, K-12 publishing. That is particularly for CBSE books and state board books. So according to data published in All About Book Publishing, it is an industry of 5,000 crore worth industry in India. So Tamil Nadu Textbook Corporation is playing a huge role in that. Around its turnover will be compared to the national level. It will be around 5 to 10% will be our Tamil Nadu Textbook Corporation. It is a major player in the Indian market and the textbooks division. So So based on the our corporation strength, government is funding many activities. One of the activities is our CIBF and translation grants. So we are doing many translation works under different schemes, as our director said. So Tamil Nadu government has a language protection. So we want to preserve our language as a modern language. Yeah. So Tamil language, you maybe I used to say that whenever you ask ChatGPT, which is the oldest living language, it will say it is Tamil language because it is the oldest. There is no pride in that. Of course, it is a pride, but it will not serve the purpose. Okay, even we have Sanskrit, it is the oldest language. So we have so many oldest languages. So the pride is we keep it living. So that is our responsibility, our devotion to the language. To how to keep a language live. It has to be a medium of instruction. It has to produce the literature. The literature produced in that language has to be spread to the world through the tool of translation. So that and all the major areas we are concentrating now. So that's why we are conducting this book fair, and we are creating children literature under the scheme called Ilandalir Ilakkiya Thittam for children. We have produced around 130 titles, 130 children's titles. Our children's books, we have visited Bologna Book Fair, and we have studied all the children titles available there. And to suit our market, because we have more than 25,000 libraries, school libraries, and 4,000 public libraries. As our agency is a government agency, we can directly supply to the libraries. So we have the library committee, so they can directly recommend it to the libraries. So, and the same way we are buying also from all throughout the world market. Last year in Bologna Book Fair, we signed MOU with more than 12 countries, and we purchased the rights for 160 children titles. Bologna, the first time last year only we participated and we signed the agreements. From next year onwards, we are going to have our stall at Bologna Book Fair. So Frankfurt Book Fair, for the past 2 years, we are having our stall. So this is the third edition of CIBF. This year, thanks to efforts of our team CIBF, particularly our Muhammad. So we have organized so many people from the world of publishing, representing different continents, particularly AppNet, so African Publishing Network. So they are the African, there are 52 African countries. Among them, 45 countries are the members of AppNet, African Publishing Network. So we are translating our children literature. We are willing to translate children literature into African languages. For that, we are giving the grants. So in the grant process, whenever we are giving the grant, and we are getting the grants also. There is, of course, for example, we are spending crores and crores of rupees for conducting this book fair and giving grants. But we will apply for a grant. For example, there are so many grants available in the world, particularly TEDA grant. Turkey is giving grant for translating children's books. So we applied for 10, 15 titles, and we got grant for 6 titles. Very meager amount of money, but the money is not matters, but we are applying and getting the grant. That is, so we will be in the business. We will be doing the business. We are participating in that. That is important. So we are doing the buying and selling. That is the keep the trade alive. Both should be there. So if we want to sell only, then nobody will come. We want to buy only, then nobody will be interested. So the trade, both is important. So we are promoting both buying and selling. So we act as a pioneer in buying also. So whenever the people coming, so good titles we buy. That's why they're bringing the world to Tamil. Then taking the Tamil to the world. So taking the Tamil to the world with the single game, we could not achieve that. That's why we are buying and as well as selling. And recently we went to Calcutta. Sedhu Pragashni is here. So it is one of the important publications there. For more than 20 years they are operating. So we went there and we explained about our translation grant program and other things. And we conducted India meet also. With all Indian publishers, we conducted one specific meet. Like that, here Francophone countries representatives are there. So to reach out the French market, that will be a good platform. Like to reach out the children's market, Bologna Book Fair will be a good market. So to reach out the African countries, AppNet will be the good market platform. Like that, ASEAN will be there, is there. So for Indian representatives are there. So we are giving the opportunity to all the players who are in the particular area of non-textbooks, so particularly children literature and other literature. So we are promoting through grants, and last year we gave a booklet of the world grants available. So nearly 30 grants are available throughout the world. 30 countries are giving grant, like TEDA grant given by Turkey, NORLA grant given by Norway. There are fellowships available. Russia is giving a fellowship for Moscow Book Fair in the December month. So we have given all the details to our more than 100 publishers of Tamil publishers. We have made a booklet on that, and we provided that. So when this book, we took that booklet to the Frankfurt Book Fair, the people got surprised. When we take the catalog to the Norway stand, "Oh, you are popularizing our grant also." They become very happy. So of course, that is the purpose, is to promote the literature and language and culture. Not my language, my literature, not my culture. It is the global theme. So that's why then only the very purpose of literature is that one. That is very clearly stated in our Sangam literature. Every village is my village, every man is my kith and kin. That is the philosophy of Tamil literature. Yadum More, Yavaram Kelir. This line has been inscribed in UN also. That is, that poet has written only 2 poems. 2000 years back, his name was Kaniyan Pungundanar. He wrote only 2 poems. This line serves: every village is my village, every man is my kith and kin. That is the very purpose of the literature. So we will utilize this platform and take the Tamil to the world, bring the world to Tamil. Let us discuss about our objectives and our possibilities to interact with others, and we will share our experiences, and we will do more business. Thank you.